Good morning, everyone. What a great day we have here. We're looking forward to a wonderful celebration, and we hope you hear a lot of cheering and shouting and a lot of great noise because these graduates deserve it. Let's start right now, right? There we go. On behalf of the St. Bonaventure University Board of Trustees, the administration, and our faculty and staff, I welcome you all officially to St. Bonaventure's 164th commencement exercises. And I want to extend a special welcome to all the mothers here today. It is Mother's Day, just to remind you. I can't imagine a better gift for the moms here today could receive than seeing your child walk across the stage, but you should also treat your mother to a dinner afterwards. I'm blessed that my mom is still with us and still healthy and strong, and I know how much all of your mothers have meant to you to help you get to this place, this milestone day in your lives. I offer my heartfelt congratulations to the graduates. I could not be more honored to present you with your degrees today. I've gotten to know many of you since I became president 2 years ago, and I can't tell you how impressed I am with each and every one of you, not only for your accomplishments inside and outside of the classroom, but for who you've become as human beings. And I want to reiterate what I said Friday night at the candlelight ceremony, because it's important that all of your families know as well. We can never, ever thank you enough for the resilience and fortitude you displayed in staying here during an unprecedented period in our history. I think I said at the candlelight ceremony, this is the toughest class in the history of St. Bonaventure University. The restrictions imposed by the global pandemic made life as a college student a significant challenge, but you persevered and made it here today. Trust me, passing that rigorous test will serve you well when life throws you the inevitable curveball. Through your engagement with our community, our faculty and staff, and your classmates, I know you've developed a strong sense of our Franciscan mission and the values of compassion, wisdom, and integrity that we try as a community to live every day. Please help us spread those values in a world that so desperately needs them. I'm happy this day to honor two men who have modeled those values their entire lives. Father Kevin Mullen, the former president of Siena College and former provincial minister of Holy Name Province, who will receive an honorary doctorate, and Ed Bastian, class of 1979, and the CEO of Delta Airlines, who will be our keynote speaker. You know, as a sociologist, I'm used to looking at social things that happen, and I'm often intrigued by ceremonies such as this. At my first graduate ceremony as a young faculty member many years ago, my 3-year-old daughter saw me walk into the ceremony in my regalia and my graduation hat, and she immediately burst out into laughter, seeing Daddy wearing a very large dress and a funny hat. So as a sociologist, I asked myself, why do we perform these rather ridiculous pomp and circumstance in events like this? Why do we dress up and do something special, something different? Well, it's because we want you to know that we recognize your extraordinary accomplishment, and this is an extraordinary accomplishment. In receiving your degree today, you've demonstrated knowledge in your field, shown evidence that you are critical thinkers and problem solvers and good communicators. And you've proven that you have strong values and beliefs that will truly create a better world around you. That diploma and this ceremony signifies our great pride in all that you have done to receive this degree. Know that whatever you do and wherever you go as you move forward in the journey, you always have a home at St. Bonaventure. and in all that you do for the rest of your lives. We wish you peace and all good. Thank you. We look forward to a great ceremony.
Thank you, Dr. Gingrich. Maya Henderson, a candidate for Bachelor of Arts degree in Political Science, will now deliver the student address for the class of 2024. Maya.
Thank you. Growth is a process. When I try to picture growth, I imagine the way in which our world changes around us. The evolution of species, erosion of landscapes, and changing of the seasons all prove to us that nothing in life is permanent. Trees have a special way of growing. Unlike humans, they only grow up through their top and down into their roots. That's why when you carve your name into a tree, it will stay at the same level, no matter how tall the tree grows. Even though we may not grow like trees on the outside, we share more similarities than you may think. Every experience in life, a branch. Every memory, a leaf. And every connection, a new root. It's no coincidence that our very own St. Francis of Assisi dedicated his sainthood to cultivating a relationship with the natural world. No matter how far we get off the ground, we will always grow first from our roots. We, the class of 2024, have been faced with the challenge of growing much faster than any tree has ever dared to. It's no secret that the way our college career began was anything but normal. Masked and perhaps a bit terrified, we took a risk by attending university in person amidst the state of a global emergency. But despite all odds, whether we're 6 feet apart or right next to each other, we've established strong bonds that have already shown tremendous strength, the most powerful of storms. At St. Bonaventure, we have deepened our roots. Our decision to better ourselves through our education at St. Bonaventure was no happy accident. We have each been hand-selected to attend this university as part of our journey of growth. St. Bonaventure is a spiritual place. And it's not just because we're Franciscan or because we are blessed to have the sacred guidance from our many spiritual leaders in faith. It is because, just like our class, St. Bonaventure University is special. As I sprouted, St. Bonaventure proved to me that everything in life is meant to be. From random roommates that become your best friends, to your advisor adding a class that changes the course of your career. St. Bonaventure has taken each and every one of us a step closer to our destiny. One of my favorite stories to tell about my experience at Bonaventure happened before I even stepped foot on campus. Planning to attend one of the largest universities in the nation, I was terrified of just getting lost in a sea of faces and becoming another number. Like we often do in our times of need, I sat in church and I prayed. I remember asking God for a sign, a name, of where I was meant to spend the next 4 years of my life. Moments later, the priest took to the altar and asked the room for a moment of silence to commemorate the sacred day of St. Bonaventure. Now, like many of us, I wasn't too sure about planting seeds in a little town called Olean, but I'm standing here before you today to ask the same thing. And now, I know I am not a priest, and I am definitely not nearly as wise, but after what this university has taught me over the past 4 years, I do have one word of advice. Wherever you go, whatever you do, Don't forget to take a moment to recognize your growth, to remember how far you have come, what changed you for the better, and especially where it all started. I'd like to finish by saying I have been incredibly blessed to be a part of each and every one of your journey, and I want to thank each of you for blessing mine. Whether you decide to grow into an elegant oak or a palm tree in paradise, from one root to another, I wish you happiness and continuous growth on your journey. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for all of those who have come to support us on this very special day. And most importantly, congratulations to the class of 2024.
Thank you, Maya, for that inspiring and wonderful address. Yesterday, at the Baccalaureate Mass, 2 graduating students were commissioned into volunteer service. Alice Miller Nation, director of the Franciscan Center for Social Concern, will now present these students.
I ask Jenna Langley and Zena Ronka to please stand at this time. We blessed and commissioned these 2 students into a year of service. Jenna will be going to the Franciscan Volunteer Ministry, and Zena will be going to Seton Teaching Fellows. Congratulations, and you go with our prayers and blessings.
Thank you, Alice. Degree candidates who were commissioned yesterday as second lieutenants in the Army of the United States will be presented at this time by Lieutenant Colonel John Lucky, Professor of Military Science.
On Friday, I had the distinct privilege of commissioning 2 St. Bonaventure University students as officers in the Army of the United States. The commissioning ceremony was dedicated to the St. Bonaventure alumni who are currently deployed in support of operations around the world. Will Second Lieutenants Gavin Piskets and Daniel Schiffauer please rise? On behalf of the Secretary of Defense and the President of these United States, I congratulate you on this outstanding achievement. I ask everyone here to join in congratulating them again as they enter service to our great nation.
Now, candidates for degrees will now be presented on behalf of the faculty of the university by the deans of the schools. Guests are requested to withhold applause until all recipients in each group have received their diplomas. You may take pictures in the area at the back of the arena after the students receive their diploma. Degrees will be awarded to students from 18 countries in addition to the United States. The flags of several of these home countries, Bolivia, Canada, Colombia, Dominican Republic, England, France, Ghana, India, Japan, Namibia, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Russia, Scotland, South Africa, Spain, and Thailand are displayed behind. Names of candidates will be read this year by 2 of our renowned faculty. Dr. Ed Simone, Director of the Theater Program in the Department of Visual and Performing Arts, and Dr. Lee Simone, Chair of the Department of World Languages and Cultural Studies. Dr. Simone.
Candidates for Masters of Arts in the Giandoli School of Communication, please prepare to approach the platform. Aaron F. Barnett. Benjamin Jacob Garcia. Daniel Geyer. Kurt R. Stitzel II. Please join us in congratulating the graduates. Candidates for Master of Science in the School of Education and Advanced Certificates, please prepare to approach the platform. Justin Alexander. Ariana Amayo. Iris Lee Archer. Angela Nicole Arthur. Claire Ashley. Sarah Ann Buzahaski. Megan Campazano. Logan O'Hanlon Chase. Justin Allen Coffey. Erin Marie Collins. Christina Lynn Curcio. Carly Elizabeth Dominguez Furich. Evanessa Demosthenes. Keyshawn Evans. Judith Ferrara.
Sarah Ann Fillion. Emma Louise Franco. Casey Renee George. Allison M. Gilbert. Lauren Ray Guggenberger. Dana Hill. William Charles Jones. Emily Elizabeth Keeler. Allison Michelle King. Paige E. King. Alexander Cruz. Rosalie Harvey. Eleanor Maloney. Wendy Josephine Mandel. Allison Jane McIntosh.
Mackenzie Lee Michael. Julianne Moreno. Ian Matthew Norman. Ciara Parson. Madison A. Patchen. Jonathan Pena. Alana Marie Pizzulo. Sabrina Podamani. Amberly Ray Robertson. Mark Aaron Santor. Hannah Skrizkowski. Abigail Brianna Stentz. Tori Alexis Tomlin. Montana D. Towner.
Frank E. Yarborough. Elizabeth A. Yates. Caroline Marie Yoder. Joshua Miles Sweeney. Please join us in congratulating the graduates. Candidates for the Master of Business Administration in the School of Business, please prepare to approach the platform. Benjamin Allen Jr. Hayden R. Berry. Claire Elizabeth Cody. Mason Collins. Valentina Cosio Sile. Howard F. Eddy. Teresa Marie Fico. Jace D. Frazier. Haley Grau. Pierce M. Green. Reed Thomas Hammond.
Danielle Marie King. Belinda Landu. Jack William Lano. Robert Joseph Lano. Natalie Caroline Lapp. William Leonard Lyons. Nicholas L. Marzalek. James Francis McKeown. Nicholas Morabito IV. Thomas Rex Mueller. Connor C. Murphy. Alexander Joseph Obi. Mary Catherine Elizabeth Palmer. Brian James Patterson. Lauren M. Puller. Jack Putney. Jordan Elizabeth Rokitka. Patrick Kevin Seeley. Alexander Nelson Sharp. Patrick Leonard Smith. Nicholas Eugene Torrey. Mary Catherine Wilson. Please join us in congratulating the graduates.
Candidates for Master of Science in the School of Business, please prepare to approach the platform. Michael J. Abbott. Patricia Dudley. Alexander J. Lang. Amber Teresa Acladius. Christine and Napoli. Lance Sininger. Kendrick Mayer Tarmino. Please join us in congratulating the graduates.
Candidates for the Master of Science in the School of Arts and Sciences, please prepare to approach the platform. Christian Eli Alvarez Hernandez. Arturo Gonzalez Jr. Justin Jason Thomas Langston. Nathan Andrew Middick. Gregory Kenneth Sear. Please join us in congratulating the graduates.
Candidates for the Master of Science in Physician Assistant Studies in the Dennis R. DePiro School of Health Professions, please prepare to approach the platform. Sora Ajani. Garrett Ryan Anderson. Kayla Alexis Arantowitz. Taylor Marie Crimi. Hershta Kani. Stephen David DeBellis. Alexis Noel Drake. Margaret Rose Dulesky. Evan Christopher Esker. Rihanna Frari. Cedric James Lim Garcia. Shayna Guyman.
Kelly Haumisser. Sienna Monet Hughes. Sarah Makbul Hussein. Haley King. Martina Krom. Emma Ruth Lawrence. Ashley Renee Madura. What? Justin Allen Mukalian. Jillian Marie Painko. Emily Ann Parkerson. Jennifer Phillip. Inez Germania Quinones. Zainab Huran Rashid. Alyssa Bailey Ryan. Carly Fern Stevenson.
Tyler Robert Swede. Michelle Frances Thorpe. Nicole Elise Scheidler. Kate Isabel Tucker. Diane Tan V. Vu. Please join us in congratulating the graduates.
Candidates for Master of Science in Occupational Therapy in the Dennis R. DePiro School of Health Professions, please prepare to approach the platform. Taylor Delmont. Gabrielle Victoria Howard. Jacqueline Angela J. Sydney Renee Keisler. Evan J. Miller. Karen Quanico Opina. Claudia Marie Preston. Emily Marie Stenick. Hannah Allinger. Juanita Shanae Barrett Woloch. Please join us in congratulating the graduates.
Candidates for the Master of Public Health in the Dennis R. DePiro School of Health Professions, please prepare to approach the platform. This is the inaugural class for St. Bonaventure's Masters of Public Health. Hannah Josephine Koning. Zanri Oberholzer. Please join us in congratulating the graduate. Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration in the School of Business, please prepare to approach the platform. Evan Daniel Affronti, cum laude. James Aitken. Cole Joseph Anastasia. Zachary Joseph Apker, magna cum laude. Rayanne Lee Armbruster. Daryl Lee Banks III. Connor James Beal. Anthony Joseph Ballardinelli. Kayla Ann Bestpitch, magna cum laude.
Ishmael Betancourt. Elena May Brinkerhoff, magna cum laude. Peter John Verne, magna cum laude. Victoria Marion Verne, summa cum laude. Virginia A. Campbell, cum laude. Benjamin T. Chikowski. Benjamin Craig Cole, cum laude. Mia Francis Colonna. Megan Jane Corby, cum laude. Emma Catherine Corey, cum laude. Zane Courtwright. Marshall Allen Crescente, cum laude.
Kyle Curran Cup. Mark Collins Jarotki. Haley Diane Darrow, magna cum laude. Alexander Maximus Dogsa. Madison Renee Davenport, magna cum laude. Tyree Matthew Day, magna cum laude. Jules Deschert, cum laude. Nolan Robert Dimitrovic. Cole Thomas Desiderio. Gregory Michael DeVries, cum laude. Caitlin Marie Dunn. Ethan Jacques Dumbe. Julia Mary Falja. Gianni Passananolo, magna cum laude. Sean Daniel Fay, magna cum laude.
Brian Matthew Fennell. Evan James Ferrari. Moses Flowers. Cameron P. Germain, cum laude. Alexis Rose Giardina, cum laude. Brendan Richard Gillis, magna cum laude. Parker William Glover. Kyle David Gluck. Laura Ann Gray, cum laude. Madeline Shea Green, cum laude.
Nikai Eden Santiago. Douglas Guthrie. Kennedy Lynn Haberl, cum laude. David S. Hayes. Nathan Heinzler. Patrick Joseph Eldred. Tay Eric Hogue, cum laude. William Patrick Hogan. Aiden Matthew Jones. Carter Michael Jordan. Jonathan Zadie Jordan. Jackson Daniel Castor, cum laude. Luke Patrick Kelly. Ethan A. Kerr, cum laude. Riley N. Knickerbocker. Michael Joseph Cole. Cooper Max Laskowski. Madison Grace Lockhart. Chase Ruth Sue Luthringer, magna cum laude.
Terrence Joseph Martin. Jean L. Marrero Martinez. Amanda Nicole McMahon. Emily Ann Mecca, summa cum laude. Jonathan Paul Mendick. Nicholas Charles Mendola, cum laude. Jack Robert Miller, cum laude. Seamus Kevin Cowell Moriarty, magna cum laude. Tyler Muir, cum laude. Maxwell Parker Murray. Matthew W. Kennedy. Jack Michael Kernitz, cum laude. Zachary Bruce Smalling, cum laude. Benjamin Patrick Sanborn. Patrick Seamus Sullivan. Jonathan Charles Keys.
Michael David Mahar. Jake Harrison Spina. Jagger Nucci, cum laude. Mason Joseph Mego, cum laude. Jared Glenn Gould, magna cum laude. Nathan Patrick Pierce. Ryan F. LaRue. Benjamin Frelling Raup. David Edward O'Donohue, Jr., Jack M. Mulford, summa cum laude. Patrick Dante Orth, Spencer Bradley Otterbein, cum laude. Joseph Samuel Palisano, Rafael Caidusis Pereira, Olivia A. Pincharo, summa cum laude. Riley J. Polizzi, magna cum laude. Nicholas Ryan Porfilio, Jacob Elijah Palmer, magna cum laude. Connor Stephen Rain, magna cum laude.
Mark Andrew Rickard, magna cum laude. Christian R. Reithmiller. Nicholas Angelo Saya. Daniel Jordan Schiffhauer, summa cum laude. Justin Frank Schultz, summa cum laude. Griffin Shortino, magna cum laude. Ardashpal Singh. Nathan John Sobko, magna cum laude. Megan Stobach. Gregory Darcy Steffens. Patrick Donald Stevens, magna cum laude. Aidan Franklin Shaw. Paige Marie Samuziak, summa cum laude.
Riley K. Schott, magna cum laude. Connor J. Steria. Will Rycroft Stallsmith. Michael Joseph Stager, magna cum laude. Tatum Stitzel, cum laude. Stephen Albert Stutz, magna cum laude. Alexis Irene Switzer, cum laude. Julius Casey Thibaut, magna cum laude. K. Mylan Terry. Madeline Pearl Thorne, summa cum laude. Evan G. Tillinghast. Blake Edward Van Wert. Chad Venning. Luca Frank Vertucci, cum laude. Mitchell Wamba, cum laude. Emily Corinne Weinbeck, magna cum laude. Brian Thomas White. Madeline Wiles, magna cum laude. Wyatt Elliott Zing. Please join us in congratulating the graduate.
Candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science in the School of Education, please prepare to approach the platform. Sophia Alio. Danielle Teresa Aiello. Dominic Modesto Argenio. Cum laude. Ryan Walsh Bauer, magna cum laude. Abigail Marie Bilo, cum laude. Kate Frances Bennett, summa cum laude. Joshua Michael Brill, cum laude. Mackenzie Margaret Brush, summa cum laude. Ryan Thomas Connolly. Caitlin Grace Samara, magna cum laude. Taylor Paige Davis, magna cum laude. Maria Elissa Delmonique, magna cum laude. Abby Grace Dutcher, summa cum laude. Madeline Ives Gilbert, magna cum laude. Elise Gail Graham. Mary Elizabeth Granda.
Jennifer Haley, summa cum laude. Abigail Kennedy Grace Hiltz, magna cum laude. Genevieve Mary Homack, cum laude. Adrian Grace Honecker, summa cum laude. Lucas Charles Ishman, cum laude. Gregory A. Jubalis, cum laude. Lorelei Danielle Kelly, summa cum laude. Nathan Jacob King. Grace Ann Joan LaFay, cum laude. Jenna Rose Langley. Gabriel King Richard Lee. Marissa Louise Lewis, magna cum laude.
Please note that Danielle Teresa Aiello was magna cum laude and Sophia Alio was cum laude. They work hard for those. Jordy Jonas Lopez. Sophia Jane Makowski. Julie Ann Monarino, magna cum laude. Jane Elizabeth Manzelli, cum laude. Alexa Martinos. Tatum Clara Mason, magna cum laude. Carter David Matzel. Lauren Patricia McGee, summa cum laude. Kaylee Marie Middaugh, cum laude. Julian William Morales. Sophia Rose Nick. Adam Michael O'Donoghue, cum laude. Nolan Howard Palmatier, magna cum laude.
Emily Grace Peterson, summa cum laude. Emily Marie Phelan, summa cum laude. Faith Logan Pingy, magna cum laude. Aidan Potter, magna cum laude. Tyler James Reagan. Kieran Patrick Ryan. Benjamin John Schweikert, cum laude. Elizabeth Buckley Scott. Caitlin M. Slater, magna cum laude. Anna E. Snyder, summa cum laude. Marley Elizabeth Solomon, cum laude. Anna Marianne Stroh, magna cum laude. Sadie Marie Van Allen. Alexandria Maria Vecchio, cum laude. Isla Marie Wealth, magna cum laude. Please join us in congratulating the graduate.
Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the Jandoli School of Communication, please approach the platform. Thomas Anthony Baya, cum laude. Jesse Christopher Blazak, cum laude. Sean Thomas Casey, cum laude. Tyler Charles Everett, magna cum laude. Gianluca Fulcinetti. Nicholas Sean Jordan. Nicholas J. Gellion. Eustace Q. Brown. Luis Joseph Genovese, cum laude. Catherine Green, magna cum laude. Thomas Haggerty. Cassidy Jamie Cavathas, magna cum laude. Callie Elizabeth Kessler, cum laude. Leah Lockwood, magna cum laude.
Grace Ann Miller, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Lee Nolan, magna cum laude. Luis Antonio Perez, cum laude. Michael Bernard Pietruccia, magna cum laude. Michael Andrew Polche, cum laude. Liam Quinn. Nathan James Solomon, magna cum laude. Ryan Nicholas Surmay, magna cum laude. Hadley Promise Thompson, magna cum laude. Henry Michael Trost, cum laude. Jalen T. Valdez, Jaylene, sorry, thank you. Jonathan Christopher Walker, summa cum laude. Janice Danae Washington. Richard Joseph Williams III, magna cum laude. Caitlin Jean Williams, cum laude. Please join us in congratulating the graduates.
Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Dennis R. DePiro School of Health Professions, please prepare to approach the platform. Michael Frimpong Asim. Megan Renee Bickert, magna cum laude. Kyle Philip Kakamis. Kakamis, sorry. Andrew M. Campbell, cum laude. Matthew August Sherry Smith. Lydia Grace Choban, cum laude. David Cubillos, magna cum laude. Leah Renee Eldred. Peyton Fields, cum laude. Nicholas Anthony Fratercangelo, cum laude. Brooklyn Sarah Gary, magna cum laude. Anastasia Gubanova, cum laude. Megan Rose Hartzell, magna cum laude. Cassie Ellie Mara Hogan, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Jennifer Jensen, magna cum laude.
Michaela Lynn King, summa cum laude. Cole Brian Lechner, cum laude. Erica Nicole Marshall, magna cum laude. Kylie Shea McKee, cum laude. Olivia Lauren Moon, cum laude. Amy Elizabeth O'Rourke. Dennis James Osinski. Emmeline Irene Fenton Page. Sarah Christie Primack, summa cum laude. McKenna Ray Robinson, summa cum laude. Andrea Susala, summa cum laude. Jacob Xavier Schulberl, magna cum laude. Kieran Sharma, cum laude. Philip Joseph Thomas. Kelsey Marie Tiffany, magna cum laude. Olivia Anna Whitaker, cum laude. Connor John Uhas, cum laude. Allison Zhang, cum laude. Please join us in congratulating the graduates.
Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the School of Arts and Sciences, please approach the platform. Justin Michael Gibbons, magna cum laude. Adrian Elizabeth Angel, magna cum laude. Dylan Edward Ambrosio. Ellen Marie Appleby, magna cum laude. Brooke Elizabeth Bobby, summa cum laude. Abigail Grace Cloud, cum laude. Alexandra Danielle Delorme, magna cum laude. Kira Joy Dewey, magna cum laude. Madeline Rose Disgowski, magna cum laude. Serena Fawn, summa cum laude. Shannon Andrea Heinig, magna cum laude. Anna Catherine Houlihan, summa cum laude. Emily Catherine Herlin, summa cum laude.
Christina Michelle Ferguson, cum laude. Sonika Kurandakar, magna cum laude. Paige Kusemsawanika, cum laude. Walter Joseph Kinder, summa cum laude. Blake Atticus Curlick, cum laude. Jacqueline Rose Kibler, summa cum laude. Angela Grace LaGrue, magna cum laude. Maggie Ann Metcalf, magna cum laude. Theodore R. F. Murphy, summa cum laude. Caden Thomas Murphy. Anshu Punreddy, summa cum laude. Kishan Kalpesh Patel, magna cum laude. Eder Iftikhar Qureshi, magna cum laude. Cristiano A. G. Casilio, summa cum laude. Tarini Nagakar, magna cum laude. Ekta Patel, magna cum laude. Ciara Lynn Pine, magna cum laude.
Nishcha Tripathi, summa cum laude. Rishab Subhash Patel, cum laude. Andrew John Joseph. William Ellery Wozniak, cum laude. Nicholas Joseph Giglio. David Alexander Holscher. Brandon Nguyen. Brooke May Nicholson. Please join us in congratulating our graduates.
Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the School of Arts and Sciences, please prepare to approach the platform. Percival Alfred Karanchi Arthur. Revan M. Austin, cum laude. Carolina Berlingeri, magna cum laude. Abigail Olivia Beers, magna cum laude. Caitlin A. Cullinane, cum laude. Audrey K. Duquette. Silvana Cabrera, magna cum laude. Leah Bonzo. Lillian Eileen Clough, cum laude. Claire Noel Crimmins, magna cum laude. Johanna Marie Cottrell. Matthew Conroy, magna cum laude. Isabel Maureen Gaffney.
Zena Marie Ronca, summa cum laude. Donaya A. Hill. Janice Maria Garcia. Jacqueline Clancy Hess, cum laude. Brian J. Gleason, magna cum laude. Haley Hilfiger, summa cum laude. Kyle Robert Hackmeister. Madison Rose Mowers, magna cum laude. Shannon Marie Phillips. Caroline Lucia, magna cum laude. Gianna Rose Vitale. Jake Robert Morris. Eric Christopher Legnani.
Robert Donaldson Leach IV. Teresa Marie Osborne, magna cum laude. Alana Hope Reynolds, magna cum laude. Grace Isabella Martone, magna cum laude. Julia Elizabeth Maslanka, summa cum laude. Natalie Christine Merrill, summa cum laude. Kimberly Joan Mitchell, summa cum laude. Gregory Marlon Outman. Mason Hughes Aludi, magna cum laude. Julia Brianna Pilecki, summa cum laude. Domenico Giovanni Sassano, cum laude. Gavin Michael Piskets, magna cum laude. Maya Lang Randall, magna cum laude. Matthew Ronald Saluski, magna cum laude.
Taylor Ashley Tighe, cum laude. Patrick Jonathan Scott, summa cum laude. Bridget Taylor St. Moro, cum laude. Tiana Lee Rodriguez. Vinny Anthony Rodriguez. Norca Sanchez, magna cum laude. Maya Rose Henderson, summa cum laude. Haley DeLone Reyes, cum laude. Archie DeLone Reyes, cum laude. Alicia Kelly Maxwell, magna cum laude. Taylor Alessandra Michelle Rodolini. Johanna Grace Hogan. Luke Robert Radenberg, magna cum laude. Grace A. Walker, magna cum laude. Tamila Weiland, cum laude.
Please join us
In congratulating our graduates.
Thank you, Doctors Simone. I would also like to take a moment to recognize and thank Lee and Ed for their assistance today, but more importantly for their service to our students and our university. After our commencement ceremonies, they will be retiring after a combined 47 years of service to the mission and education of St. Bonaventure students. Now, President Gingrich will recommend conferral.
So we have one big part to go yet. Would all the graduates please rise? By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of the State of New York and by the Board of Trustees of St. Bonaventure University, I hereby confer upon the eligible candidates the degrees requested, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. I officially declare you graduates and family of St. Bonaventure University forever. Please move your tassels to the left. Congratulations.